I don't know where else to put this. And I also didn't want to start with I don't know. I feel like I am alone. I feel like I am alone in my understanding of what's going on. Like in my life and internally in me. I'm having a hard time speaking because I know I'm being perceived, even if it's not by anyone but me. But I really wanna get better at just being who I am without having to change and without having to put on a face, like a normal face. And how will I speak? How will I be seen for who I am if I'm not even willing to be seen? And if I'm not willing to talk about what I'm going through? And I know I'm making it seem like I'm going through something really tough, like a really bad time, but I'm going through a really unbelievably transformative time. There's not a word to describe it other than maybe magical and life-changing, spiritual, like contradictory maybe. Everything I feel, I also feel the opposite of it at the same time. It feels really isolating because no one around me is going through that. And I know you can be you don't know what others are going through, but I do know. It's not about what is spoken or shared, it is about the presence, the state of being. And when I try to talk about it, it becomes a different thing that I'm not talking about. I don't know how to get it out of me. And here, I want it here. For the last month, maybe, I've been so sleepy. Each word just seems wrong for what I'm saying, but I've been so sleepy. I've been kind of just wanting to lie down all day, all night. And not like when I'm eating something, I don't want to watch anything. I don't really want to socialize. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to listen to anything. And normally, I guess when I've felt like that, like in the past, it hasn't been so prolonged. If I've been going through that phase, I've also been like really irritated, in a state of like frustration and anger, and anything can make me irritated, but I don't feel like that now. I just feel like sleepy, but in a really happy way, like I'm on vacation. But like I'm like doing work all the time. Like I just feel like I'm doing a lot of energetic lifting, or maybe it's releasing. What do I really want to say? I feel like a lot of the work that I'm doing is like ancestral. Like for the people who came before me. Because I have the privilege of the time and the space, the money and the freedom, and like a lot of time, a lot of privilege to do this work. Like I can just sleep all day, all night. I can just cry all day, all night. I can sort of burn out. I don't really have responsibilities. Whereas probably the women who came before me, not probably, I know that they married young and then they had kids, and weren't really in very happy marriages. Probably were not allowed to be who they are, or to be as powerful as they were. And I know this because I was walked down that path, and I was told to lessen the power that I express and exhibit, like to tone it down. Um, Told by my own family, because I just feel like they were not, like, not just my immediate family, but just like generations and generations before that. I feel like they were not allowed to really be powerful or be sovereign or make choices or to explore the spirit that we have within us. We're so powerful. Like everyone is, but I just think I feel very connected to it. And it's not just me. I don't think I'm like the first person to be powerful in my family. And I know that because they've talked about it. It's just I don't know. I don't think that it was explored to the extent that it should have been and that they deserved. And through that, don't know if they ever experienced like joy and aliveness and like fulfilling and living out a life that they were meant to. And I'm like so sad about that. Like, not for me because I'm doing it, but it just feels like there's like 200 women before me in my family who are like in me. They're part of me, and I don't know how to like avenge them. And I just feel so angry. I feel so sad. I feel like I'm grieving, but I feel like they're who I get my strength from. Like I feel like I'm doing the work that was undone for like centuries and generations, and like I maybe haven't even gotten to my own work, not work, because I don't think I have work to do. I think this is it. This is like generational release, and then my work, I guess, would be to live in the way that we were meant to live. I'm laughing because I didn't want to cry on camera. I actually didn't want to be on camera, but I think it's like essential that I do it anyway. Okay. But that's just like, I think, one part of it. I feel like, okay, just feel. I want to talk about like the power that I have mentioned. I want to go more into it and like what I mean when I say that, because again I can't really talk to anyone else. I feel like the women in my family who are currently alive do feel it, but they probably have not put it into words or lived it as much as they would have liked to. But it's like such a palpable, tangible power that you can, like, even if you ignore it and don't work with it, it comes through anyway. And I know that because a part of what this power means is it won't let you rest until you finally look at it. Like I don't think any of us can really rest and be comfortable and be like blissfully ignorant in our lives if we're not looking at our power and using it. Like I don't think an alternative life path is available or possible for us unless we're willing to be uncomfortable in that life path, which I think a lot of people did choose. Probably because of a lack of choice and a lack of privilege and a lot of fear. Like so much fear. I feel like fear builds up through generations, and it's like a snowball. Like it just gets bigger. And when you come into this life, it's like it's not just your burdens that you pick up through while you grow up. It's not just your childhood trauma. It's like you're starting life with like a suitcase already packed, and I feel like we had like 5 suitcases from 5 generations just full of fear of being seen and of being powerful and of being really big. And I feel like I really relate to very brave people who open the suitcases and they continue even after they've opened the first one, and they don't stop, because truly facing the fear makes it smaller, but it's really scary, and it creates upheaval in like every aspect of your life. And to continue to unpack after you've seen the upheaval and you know that there's gonna be more, I think it's really brave to do that. I think I just really relate to people who take very brave decisions, like they face their fear, or they face at least their awareness or their knowledge of fear. I really like people who they're brave in feeling their emotions instead of just knowing it. Like they stop to feel it too, like really release it from their body. I feel like I do that. Um, I don't really want to structure the way that I'm speaking for this. But I don't know, I just want to be still and be vulnerable and be soft with someone that I know will receive me in the same way that I receive it myself. Right? You know? If I talk to someone else, they'll receive it in the way that they receive things, and then they'll react in the way that they're meant to react. But I just want to be better at speaking and being seen. I feel scared, but it is what it is. I feel like what I'm doing is not needed, but I feel like it so is. It's the contradiction. Um, I feel really alone in this, and then really at the same time, I feel like I've never been more connected to like every person on planet Earth, like every person, people I've not met, every living thing, like plants and animals and the earth. Like I feel like we're, as humanity, we are one consciousness. Like I feel like our hearts like extend to each other in ways that we can't see. Like I feel like you don't need to be in the same room as someone to like to hear them and to know them. Like I think we work on such like an energetic field, and we're like we've forgotten that. I feel like we're so connected, especially as like fellow humans. I feel like we're very connected in humanity, but then we're also really connected to the earth. And I say we, I because I really feel like every single person is, like it's not just people who feel spiritual, who are connected. I feel like everyone is, and we've forgotten, and it's been like generations of unpacked suitcases that just have been carried along. And I feel really sad. I feel sad because the people who came before, I really wanted them to feel what I'm feeling, which is that I feel like I'm at one. Like I want to know if they felt it too. Oh my god, so messy. Like I keep thinking I want to meet someone like me, and I would have loved to meet um would have loved to meet people in my own family, like my grandmothers, my great grandmothers, and all of that. And uh, I just feel like they would have been like me. At least someone would have been like me. But more than that, as soon as I have that thought, I go, oh, like everyone's like me. Like, isn't that wild? Isn't it wild that I have the thought that everyone is like me because they are, and I'm like everyone because I am, but I feel isolated in this because I don't know where they are on the journey. Like, I feel connected to them, and then I also feel like I'm not here. I feel like I'm not like a person. Just feel like I'm everything. Just feel like I've become everything because I feel connected to everything. Okay, bye.